Just a week after the private investigation firm Fusion GPS appeared to settle a court fight with a House committee over sources of funding for the so-called Trump dossier, the pitched legal battle is firing up once again. Lawyers for Fusion went to court Friday afternoon to complain that the House Intelligence Committee's latest demand for records from one of the investigative firm's banks breaches the largely secret deal struck last week to resolve the dispute. Story continued below. Fusion's attorneys say that the House panel is seeking 112 of 400 records the bank holds about the company, and that many of the records sought have no relevance to any matter plausibly connected to the committee's probe into Russian involvement in the 2016 presidential election. With the exception of those documents that we have authorized the bank to produce, none of the other documents requested bear any nexus to the committee's Russia investigation, and the purported justifications for the requests could not be clearer on that point. None of the justifications explains why the records are pertinent to any question under inquiry, Fusion lawyers William Taylor and Josh Levy wrote as they renewed their request for a temporary restraining order from U.S. District Court Judge Tanya Chutkin. The initial round of the legal battle between Fusion and the House committee seemed to lead to public identification of who paid for research related to the so-called Trump dossier, a compendium of accurate, inaccurate and unverified claims about then-candidate Donald Trump's ties to Russia. By signing up, you agree to receive email newsletters or alerts from Politico. You can unsubscribe at any time. As the House panel pressed for Fusion's bank records, a Washington law firm confirmed that the Democratic National Committee and Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign paid the firm to produce the dossier with the help of former British intelligence officer Christopher Steele. The Washington Free Beacon and its benefactor, Paul Singer, later acknowledged paying Fusion to develop negative information about Trump during the Republican primary campaign. The new court filing says Fusion has agreed to release 11 of the bank records to the committee, but the remainder of the panel's requests threaten to expose the firm's clients and sources and have no connection to the dossier-related work. There is no conceivable relevance to these questions that can be advanced to justify prowling through plaintiffs' banking transactions with clients and vendors who have nothing to do with the dossier or with Russia, Fusion's lawyers said. The House Intelligence Committee spokesman had no immediate comment on the latest legal action, but said the panel expects to file a response in court Monday. Kyle Cheney contributed to this report.